Happy Wednesday, boys and girls. Thank you for joining us. We've got a special day planned today. Stephen and I is on a special top secret mission. Not allowed to tell anybody what it is, but once you've seen this video, you'll know what it is. So it's quite an exciting day. So tune in if you'd like to find out what we'll get up to. So the little clip I'm going to show you is to what we got up to on Wednesday last week at the Pleasure Beach when we did a TV interview for BBC Breakfast. It wasn't live, but my segment was fitted in amongst the live parts of the show, so I'll show you that bit now.
People back again.
And some are already eyeing up their place in the queue.
I come here about 20 to 30 times a year from Newcastle, so we're not...
That's quite a journey.
It is quite a journey. It's about 2.5 hours from home to here, but it's something we do that often. We're quite used to doing it.
Why?
I've just always loved Blackpool and always loved Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We used to come here on family holidays when we were about 7 and 8, and we've just always come from then. And we do call Pleasure Beach our Pleasure Beach family. I say that for a good reason, because there's a lot of people who know that work here, and we do keep in touch with them. You are. The good thing about Pleasure Beach has got the classic rides, like the classic Woody roller coasters, like the Big Dipper, etc. And it's got the big rides, like the big one, and the newest ride, which is Icon. So it keeps up with the times, as well as looking after its historical rides as well.
Can't wait.
I'll be there Monday and Wednesday next week.
Twice in a week?
Twice in a week, yes. Can't keep away from the place.
Well, boys and girls, we've finished the filming for the day. I can say that now because this isn't live on anything. This is going to be shown after it's been on TV. So, I don't know what I can tell you actually. We did some filming for the BBC at the Pleasure Beach, which I'll insert clips on this video so you'll know what I'm talking about. I got to ride on the big one. Woo-hoo-hoo! The big one doesn't open for a while. Well, when you see this, it might be open. But Pleasure Beach allowed me to have a ride on the big one, just to test it out, to test its new track. So it's been a quite good fun day. I'll probably do a roundup afterwards. I'll insert clips of me being on the telly. Oh, how exciting! Anyway, the frames. And we're going to paint the garage door as well, but that might be another day's job. It didn't look like such a big job until you're up there cleaning it and realise how much work it is. But got to keep it look nice for Miss Vivian. It's in this awful Perdue colour that they like. Who would design this house? Look, you come out the door and the garage door knocks your head off. That's the next thing to do. We need to paint the garage door, but look how shiny and glossy it is. Woohoo! So much better. I've done the window frames as well. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my little YouTube channel. Today I've decided I'm going to do like a weekly vlog. I'm not going to do a daily vlog or anything like that. I'm going to do a weekly vlog because we're doing some quite good fun things this week. So it's 5:30 in the morning on Monday and we're just on our second trip of the week to Blackpool. I'll fill you in as we go and I'll show you clips, etc. as to what we're getting up to and what we have been up to. Hi everyone, we're in the car now. It's 6:02 in the morning. We're on our first trip of the week to Blackpool. First trip out of many, so we'll take you along for the journey. It's a frosty morning. It's not too cold in the car, thankfully, so the heat cranked right up. So I'll show you what's going on today, and as I say, I'm going to do a video this whole week showing you what we've been up to. The temperature on the way to Blackpool is currently -5. I'm sure it's going to warm up later on. Oh look, sunshine ahead. Well, there's interview number 1 done. That was BBC Radio Lancashire, which was nice and straightforward and straight to the point and punchy. Punchy, is that the right word to use? Punchy. I don't think I meant to use that word.
Is that what you media?
That's what us media celebrities use. I wish I could get my hair cut for my TV appearances later on. It's such a clip. The hairdresser's open today, but obviously I had the choice to get my hair cut, or lovely Mr. Stephen could have cut my hair, get my hair cut, or go to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So it's 8:14. We need to be Pleasure Beach about 10 o'clock-ish, so we've got loads of time, but we've given ourselves plenty of float room just in case there's any delays or anything. So on with the next one. this view, Blackpool Tower. Woohoo! Woohoo! Blackpool, here we come. We've arrived. Our first trip of the week to Blackpool. Look how glorious it is. It's freezing cold, but it's beautiful and sunny.
5 degrees.
5 degrees, that's not too bad. Clear blue skies, nice fluffy clouds, no wind. That means the big one will be working. It is like the Simpsons clouds. Stephen! Look how beautiful it is. Oh. So today is the first day that non-essential shops can be open. There's no hotels open yet, but if you've got a sort of like a private B&B kind of thing, well, not a B&B, a private
Self-catering accommodation.
that's the one, thank you, Stephen. They can be open today. Pubs can open today. It was only for outdoor seating, so you can eat and drink in a pub. No sitting inside, but things like the Velvet Coaster that has quite a lot of outside space will do really well. But look, I'll zoom in at the Pleasure Beach. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's us parked nice and early. Easy parking at Pleasure Beach. Look how beautiful this is. This is a Pleasure Beach's golf course. And there's Mr. Funshine. And there's the entrance to the park and the beautiful casino building. Stephen and I is going to have a little tootle along the promenade since it's such a nice day and we're very early. This is the Sandcastle Water Park. Fantastic place. New toilet block. And of course, the world famous Velvet Coaster, Wetherspoons. I believe when this was built, it was one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Wetherspoons in the company. Look how gorgeous the weather is. You'll not believe where we are, boys and girls. We're in a pub. Ooh, pubs are being closed forever. We're in a pub now. We're not having an alcoholic beverage. We're just having a nice hot beverage. Maybe a bacon sandwich because we're very early. Welcome back to Wetherspoons. Ooh, you excited? Woo! How's this for a pub with a view? This is a Velvet Coaster Wetherspoons on the promenade at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Ooh, Stephen's taking a picture there. Social media influencer. Look at this view. I'll show you the view from outside. Oh, Blackpool Tower. The Sandcastle. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Woohoo! And there's the beach, obviously. Don't know what Stephen's up to. There's some other party goers here. I would have a little alcoholic beverage, but I've got my interviews to do. How's this for the weather? Look how beautiful that is. I don't know if it comes across on camera, but the sea looks so blue. Oh, so nice. So we're still a bit early. We've had our breakfast in a cuppa. And we're just waiting until we need to meet our friends at the park. How beautiful is that though? Welcome to Blackpool.
Really? So a big deal for you to come back.
Back after all these years, the window into the mechanics of the flying machine. It's been missing in action for a long time. Not the machine, just the window. So now look at this. How amazing is this? The oldest ride at Pleasure Beach. I think it's the oldest operating ride in Europe as far as I'm aware, but look at the mechanics. I can't show you that much because of the reflection behind, but I'll try my best. Try to go this way, that's better. It's good that it's back. As I say, this was here forever and then it went missing for a little while, but it's back again. Look at that. Good old craftsmanship. Well, that's part one of our first day of Blackpool Pleasure Beach, opening day over. Unfortunately, time for home. So anyway, this is the first day of being in Blackpool this week. We're here for many, many more days. So just wax steam on my bag. So join in a little bit later on, and there'll be some more things happening in a day's time, I believe. This is something you never thought you'd ever see. Stephen queuing in a queue in Primark while I put his mum on the seat. Oh, he's moving forward. This is Primark Carlisle. The queue's not too big. I've seen the online where the queue's been like a mile long, but the one in Carlisle's been nicely civilised. So here's the entrance. It's probably only about 5 minutes to get in. I don't think they're moving where we're standing. Crowd control and all that. Well, we've had our first trip to Primark, and in true Primark fashion, we bought a bag full of tat. Can't see it down there, but we bought a bag full of goodies. Well, that's it for today's, what is it, Tuesday shopping in Carlisle. So the next time you see us will be the crack of dawn on Wednesday morning. Tuesday today, yes, Wednesday tomorrow, as we're off on an adventure. See you tomorrow, bye-bye! Happy Wednesday, everybody. I think it is Wednesday, so it's Wednesday. It's now 5:45. We're up and ready, off to Blackpool again for trip number 2 of the week. This is the trip that we're going to get the car serviced. And it's dancing better light. This is where we're going to get the car serviced. So we're going to go from here to Kendal. Let's get Kendal and Keswick mixed up. From here to Kendal. Swap the cars over, drive to Blackpool, and then we've got a special mission in Blackpool in the afternoon, which I'm not going to say what it is just yet in case it doesn't happen, and then we'll see what happens on the journey. So let's say it's 5:45, very early. Oh, stopped off at TV service station just to go for a quick rest. When I say rest, I mean go to the toilet. Stephen's inside now. I'm just going back to the car. Oh, the weather's gone cold, freezing cold. If you're wondering why we're here, this is why we're here. We're on our way to Keswick. I always get Keswick and Kendal mixed up. We're not going to Keswick, we're going to Kendal. So we're going to Kendal to get the car serviced. And the reason why we go there, hang on, I'm going to have to sort my life out. Hang on, because I've got like keys and everything everywhere. The reason why we go... God, this thing's hard to get into. The reason why we go to Kendal... Hang on, I'll turn the camera around. Oh, I'll take my mask off. The reason we go to Kendal to get the car serviced is we bought the car from Kendal. We like the garage. We like it's a family-owned Porsche dealer. Although it's still like a full-on Porsche dealer. It's not like some unofficial one. So they are getting a new premises as well, which is close at the Blackpool, which is handy. Which camera am I looking at? I don't know. So anyway, so that's why we're going to Kendal. Well, there's a Porsche dealer around the corner from where we live. There's a couple actually, but no, that's why we're here. So we've stopped off at the service station just so we can go to the toilet basically, and then we're off to Kendal next to go to the garage, picking up another car, which I believe is a Golf, driving at the Blackpool, having a few hours in Blackpool, and then doing it all again. Now the car might need a 2-day service. Hopefully it won't, because if it does, it means we're going to go home tonight, then come back again tomorrow. We don't really want to do that, so fingers crossed. Well, fingers crossed for 2 things. Fingers crossed they can do the service today, because it's a major one, and that is not going to cost a fortune. We know the basic cost of it, so fingers crossed it doesn't need any more than that, because the last time it got serviced, it needed a new air conditioning pump or something, and it was quite a lot of money. So anyway, that's the little update while we're sitting in the car, while I'm sitting in the car. Have you seen how cute the car is? The key is on this car. Is it lush? Looks like a little car. This car's quite old now. Actually, we've had it a good few years. We're not sure. Oh, there's dust in there. We're not sure what to do with it, whether to get another one of these, get the new Boxster, that's what this is, or something else more practical, or not, or keep this one for longer. But we can't keep this one much longer because it's quite a good few years old, even though it's got like, can I see the miles? No, I can't. Oh, if I press this button, will I see the miles? No, it's got like 9,000 or 10,000 or whatever miles on the clock, so it's like new. Anyway, I've waffled on long enough. Over and over now, bye-bye! Oh no, the signage is gone. This is the loan car we've got. We think it's a Golf R type or Type R or something. It's quite cute. Well, we've picked up the courtesy car, which is a quite nice Golf actually. It's a Golf R. So. Stephen, we'll leave that story for another day. There's another story about the Golf R from the Porsche garage, but we'll leave that for another story, another tale. So here we are in Kendal, just on our way to Blackpool. It's nice and comfortable. It's got heated seats. Our Boxster's quite basic and it hasn't got many luxurious features on it. It hasn't even got heated seats.
Lightened for sporty.
We were tight and we bought the cheap one. So this one's got heated seats and sat nav, which is nice. So we're enjoying the luxuriousness of it. It's quite nice to have a back seat as well because we've dumped our stuff on it. Because one of the other things we're going to do today potentially is ring Disney Cruise Line about booking the UK cruise. But again, that's another story. We've arrived in Blackpool. We're nicely parked up. We're just having a Wetherspoons breakfast like we did the other day when we were here. A sausage sandwich and a nice cup of tea, which hasn't come yet. Starving. Still a nice view. It's a bit colder than it was the other day, but look at that view though. There's a big one. There's a sandcastle. There's a pub. Remember what pubs used to look like, people? Look at that view, everybody. Blackpool Tower and the beach. How beautiful is that? Just waiting for Pleasure Beach to open. We've got about another 45 minutes. So just taking in some of the Blackpool sights. Oh, actually, look where we are. Still got the sign up saying welcome to the Laughing Donkey. Maybe they've changed their mind and they thought it wasn't a good idea to turn into a gin bar after all. Yeah, we are on Blackpool Pier. I want to go to the end so you can see the whole of the Pleasure Beach from it. Stephen's just been on the phone there with his mum. He said, well, the rides they haven't opened yet, but they're open. I think open about lunchtime-ish. You might remember seeing a video of me on this last year. Went on there with, I think it was with Ashley, and we did a video. Ride number 2 is this. The man said it wasn't very fast, so I'm taking his word for it. It's called a break dance. I think it's just about like dance music and things. Just nice and relaxing. I mean, this is quite catchy. You probably can't hear a word of this. This thing though, it's so fast. It's called a break dance. For those nerdy people out there, I really want to go on one of these, but nobody will ever come on with us, and it's like 20 or 25 quid each. There's that one, there's the gentle horses, and then there's this thing that shoots you up in the air. Nobody will ever come on though. I think it's because it's so expensive, to be fair, but that's really good fun. If you're scared of heights, look away. This is the piece de resistance of the views of Blackpool. So on the pier, just behind the Walser, Mr. Stevens there. Look at this view. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. There we go, the whole of Blackpool Pleasure Beach in one shot. How amazing is that? Beautiful. Right, we always talk about sandbars. Where the sea is here, 5 minutes ago there was no sea there. There was no, sorry, we always talk about sandbars, and about 5 minutes ago where that water is was sand. So the sea comes in so quickly, yeah. So it comes in really, really quickly. And people are standing on the sand and don't realise that the tide's coming around them. So South Pier is especially bad for it. I'll show you an example of a sandbar. So see the sand there? Someone will be walking along the beach and all of a sudden the tide will have come completely around them. But anyway, here's the killer view again. How beautiful is that? Amazing. I'm going to show you the second other view in Blackpool. So we're on the same bit of the pier, back where we were just before. Da, 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 da. There is Blackpool. How amazing is that? It has, the whole sand's gone. We're talking about sandbars again. Oh, they got donkeys on the beach. So Blackpool's one of the beaches in Blackpool that still has donkey rides. I can't really zoom in, it's too far away and I'm just using my phone, but have a look at this view, everyone. That's stunning, isn't it? Well, we've made it, boys and girls, into Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Top tip, if you're coming to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and the queue looks massive to get in, when we were in the queue, it was about sort of like where Ripley's Believe It or Not is, if you know where that is. And the queue looked massive and thought, oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. It took 16 minutes to get in, which is fine, so don't worry about the queue looking big. Just take your time, enjoy the sunshine if you've got weather like this. Staff are doing a brilliant job, but just don't worry and think, oh my gosh, it's going to take ages to get in, because it really doesn't. What beautiful weather we've got. Oh, Blackpool suntan. Well, we've finished in Blackpool. We've had a very exciting afternoon. Look at me top. I'll show you probably later on. Pleasure Beach, you've only got to made. There's a custom made top just for me, so thank you for all of the work I did with the press. I'll show you that later on. I'll do that as an extra, probably as a different video or something. So we've been to Blackpool. We're on our way to pick up the car now. It is 4 o'clock. We've got about an hour before we can pick up the car. Just had a very exciting afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to add the bit into this or not, because I don't know if I'm allowed to tell people what I've been doing. We've had a very exciting afternoon. It's nothing dodgy or anything like that, but I might add that later. So we're on our way to Kendal. I always get Kendal and the Keswick mixed up. On our way to Kendal to pick up the car, and then they've got to fix a part on it. What was wrong with it again? There was a fan broken in the front, so they're replacing the fan now, and the alarm sound of the siren thing, there's something wrong with that, so they need to order that, so we've got to come back again in another week or so for that. So back to Blackpool we come. Ooh. Anyway, I'll see you all later.
Please turn right after 350 yards in straight Lather Street towards Penrith.
This is Kendal, where we're going to pick the car up from. How sweet is this street? It's lovely. Here we are, boys and girls, back to pick up the automobile. Cleaned and fresh. Probably smelling fresher than it was when we dropped it off. Stephen and I just stopped off at the service station because I needed to spend a penny. I bought some little treats from the Marks'. Funny enough, oh, little bird. For some reason, I'm really enjoying this little car park. Don't know why, don't ask us why, but it's just cute. I think it's because it's sunny. And we're in the middle of the Lake District, stroke Lancashire. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. We're in Newcastle in Chinatown. I've just seen before. I don't think we've been here for decades. I think this is Blackfriars, which has got like a nice restaurant and sort of historic-y bits of the Newcastle wall. Is that what's in the ground?
So it's over to the right, Blackfriars.
Yeah, this is it all. Yeah, it's lovely. Never been here for probably a decade. Oh, this is where used to be a nightclub. Planet Earth nightclub used to be here, didn't it? Well, back in the day it was Walkers. Walkers and then Planet Earth. I always like these houses with these little arches. How cute is this? So hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday, enjoying the sunshine or doing whatever you're up to. I'm going to go and quickly, I'm going to make this video a minute long. I don't want to bore people. So this is Blackfriars, Stephen's presenting. Ta-da! Oh, the restaurant must be open.
Freezing. Read at your leisure.
I'm going to just do a little quick video of what used to be the nightclub. I think it's flats now. So if you're old, you'll know it as Walkers. If you're young like me, you'll know it as Planet Earth.
Yeah, even if you're old,
Mm.
there's Walkers.
Yeah, 'cause you're old.
There used to be something else during the day as well.
Oh, I'm not sure. This is where it used to be, isn't it? So there used to be like an outdoor, like a, oh, it's all gone, look. Oh, there used to be like a glass conservatory thing there before they built this monstrosity of the gate. It used to be fab, and Planet Earth used to just be around the corner. Anyway, that's all for now. Take it down the back lane. Have a nice Friday, everybody. Bye. Oh, hang on, was it through here?
No, it wasn't.
Anyway, bye. Yeah, we are at the monument. This is what we used to call the hippie greens, where all the goths and stuff used to hang around. It's a bit more, just anybody comes here now. It's a bit of a relaxing area for people. So this is, what's this monument called? This is a monument, we can't remember what it's called. Yeah, we always just call it the monument. So this is the other entrance to Eldon Square Shopping Centre. It's lovely here, isn't it? The weather is beautiful. Excuse my wobbly camera work. We're in a hurry. We've only got an hour on the meter for the car park. We've got about 500 shops to go to. Right, that video I did just before, ignore nearly everything I said. I was completely wrong. This building here, see this wall here? This is where used to be the entrance to Planet Earth. So Planet Earth used to be where this is. There used to be a canopy over here. And then where this lane is, going down the lane, so Planet Earth. Walkers, down where this lane is, the other side of the lane is where the back entrance. Stephen doesn't agree with us, but I think I'm right. So up here, absolutely, I'll show you. So where this red car is over here, I'm going to pause here so I'm not videoing all these people. So where this entrance is here, this is where the entrance to Walkers used to be, or the back entrance. I think it was a daytime cafe bar type thing. So, I mean, it won't be here anymore. Monk Street, so that's where the lane is. Walkers, oh my god, there's flats up there. So this is where it used to be, this area here. This area here used to be the back of Walkers. 1000%, this is where the conservatory thing used to be here.
Sure.
Absolutely sure. I'm usually wrong on these things, but I think I'm right this time. It's the new building they've just built in town. Do you think I'm right?
I don't know.
I'm 100% certain. That is where Walker's nightclub back entrance used to be. There we go, let's solve that. We'll walk. Can we go down that way, or is there a dead end? Anyway, I just thought I'd put everybody straight there. Steve's pretty looking for photographs to try and prove us wrong.
Is the futures expiry for Bitcoin? So on the last Friday of April, or 2 or 3 days before,